required to be calculated or to find, and this is the part which is given. So we will use the given information and we will find the required things. The process is very simple. We have done in the whole chapter many times before. You will write the given information, and according to what is required, you will take the square on both sides. Right? So squaring both sides, and squaring both sides will give us like like this one, 3 whole square, and it will be x square 1 over x square and plus 2 times x dot 1 over x. 3 3s are 9. So once you will arrange the terms, this x will be cancelled by this x. 9 will be shifted on the other side. It will become 7, and x square 1 over x square, it will be on left hand side. So the first thing which we will get, what x square plus 1 over x square equals to 7. This is our first requirement. Right? If you compare that, we were required to find x square plus 1 over x square. We just calculated, fine. And now next task is that we have to find value of x4 plus 1 over x4. So this is the first task we have just completed. You can see that in one, this is the solution. Okay. The students are asking, I have not logged the classroom, though I can, but I have not logged the classroom. If someone, the students who are waiting for that, no one is waiting here. I am not getting anyone who is waiting, right?
Sir.
Hey, Ibrahim, I'm just answering your question. Wait for a moment, Ibrahim. Hey, now the point is this: the student is asking why we have done this. This shows that you people are not doing sufficient work. Wait for a moment. Let me write the reference. Okay. We are using this formula, a plus b whole square. This will give you a square plus b square plus 2a. I have applied this formula to this side, and this is expanded right here, like this one. So this is a, this is b. You will apply according to this formula, a plus b whole square, and it will give you this answer. Ibrahim, I hope you will be understanding now. Now we are doing the same thing again. So because what is required now, next part, we have to find x4 plus 1 over x4. We have just calculated x square plus 1 over x square. This was the first requirement. Now for finding the next term, you will square this answer again, squaring equation number 1 again. We have done it squaring one time before, but you will take another square right here, x square plus 1 over x square, and if you take it square, it will be written like this. So once you will do it, it will become again using the same formula. So what I want to tell you that we will use the same formula right here again at this place. It will become 49. It will become 49. But on right hand side, you will use the same formula as I'm telling you above, a plus b whole square expansion. So I would arrange it accordingly. Means I would write it here like x square whole square. This is a square. This is b square. This is 2 times a. X square is in place of a, and b contains, it will be 1 over x square. So I have expanded the formula according to this one, a plus b whole square, and this will give you x is to power 4, 1 over x is to power 4, and again x square will be cancelled, you will get just 2. This is 49, and 49 minus 2, it will become 47. So we will get x4 plus 1 over x4 like this. So this is how we will find the required x4 plus 1 over x4. This is the answer. Number second answer which was required in the question. So the question is right in front of you from the beginning. If you will see, okay. If you just look the question for a moment, I have to add two students getting information from the school for a moment. Just in a minute, I'm connecting you. So look at this part. How did we solve x to power 4? Wait for a moment, I'm just online. Wait for a moment. Okay, students, we will reconnect once we will disconnect it. Fine. Because after 10 minutes, the time will be finished and then we will reconnect. We have double class today. Okay. Okay.
Sir, should we leave?
Nine. Bus just coming back. I'm coming back. Wait. Okay. Fine. This question is over. Okay. Do you want to ask anything? We are moving to next question.
No.
Okay. The next question is on next page number 96. It is very, very important question because in this entire chapter uh, we will hardly find anything. I think that you can see the page. Right here. I'm writing the statement. This is about question number 4 is very similar. I also want to quote a shorthand for you for related to question number 4. Fine. So this is uh, a shorthand for question number 4 first, and then we will start the next question. Now you see that in the question x over 1 over x is given, and The same two things are being asked, that you have to find these two things. So you have to proceed in the same way. You will take the square on both sides, but this time you will use the formula of uh, a minus b whole square. So it will become a square b square minus 2ab, like this one. By using this formula, you will expand the left hand side. It will give you x square 1 over x square minus 2 times x dot 1 over x equals to 4. And consequently, this again x will be cancelled. You will shift minus 2 on other side. So it will become 4 plus 2. That is equals to 6. And on left hand side, it is x square plus 1 over x. So this will be the first requirement that you have to find in the question number 4. And if you will scale again, this is the first answer which is required. And if you want to find x square plus 1 over x square, what you have to do, you will scaling again. It will generate in the very similar way as we have just seen in the previous question, that scaling both sides will generate x square plus 1 over x. This will become very similar. So I have solved shortly a part of a question number 4, so that you can attempt yourself that if x minus 1 over x is given, then how will you proceed the question? Okay, you want to ask anything? Okay, next question is from page number 96, question number 5. It is very, very important. The reason is that because this is the only question which contains two formulas, like
Sir,
yes,
वो सही आंसर है 6.
the second part ka answer you will find yourself. Next is also required. I am telling you, this is a hint I have explained you, or I have halfly solved this question. You will square again and then you will find answer of x4 plus 1 over x4, as we have just done in previous question number 3. Fine.
जी सर.
Okay, x3 1 over x3 is required to find in question number 5, and we are also required to find value of x dot y. We are provided value of x plus y, that is 5, and x plus y, and we have also x minus y, that is equals to 3. Uh, so we have to find two things. One by one we will solve it. First I would like to explain that you have to see what is given. So all things depends upon what is given. So obviously whatever is given, that will okay, that will be like this one. X plus y equals to 5, x minus y is equals to 3. This is the given information. Now the rule says that we have to use a suitable formula to find the answer. So because I need to find xy first, so I will use, I will first write a formula. The formula is, that is a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equals to 4ab, like this one. And what will you do by using this formula? If I replace it by xy, it will be look like that, 4xy. So simply substitute the value, 5 square minus 3 square, 4xy will be as it is. Right? So if you will simplify it, 25 minus 9, it will give you 4xy, and simplification will give you 16. And if you shift 4 on this side and keep xy on other side, it will generate 4 after the cancellation. So xy will become 4. This is the first part of the question. We have just calculated xy only by using this formula. This formula contains or required two formula to find the answer. It is the first that I have used, the first formula. Fine. For finding x cube plus 1 over x cube, which is a second requirement, x cube plus 1 over x cube is a second requirement. So what I'm going to do, that I will start the question on the next page. You want to ask anything? It is just application of the formula. We are using this formula and we are finding the values of x1. Any student you want to ask? Okay, for second part, I would suggest that we should reconnect because it is less than a minute now. I want all of you to reconnect with me. And I also want to tell you that I have right now 27 participants with me. So I need 27 plus participants. I will take another attendance at the end of the next period. And then I will start the procedure for the registration for online classes or online tests. I'm ending this meeting and I request all of you to just press the same invitation from Zoom and you will reconnect within a minute again.